Hey, what's up there, YouTube? Just hopping on here just to shoot the breeze. I was off today and figured to try to do a live stream. Um, One of the things I wanted to talk about today, I had to wait actually. I didn't see anybody in the chat. No, nobody there yet. So I'll wait a minute and see what happens. Got my Dr. Pepper going here. Can't live without my coffee and occasionally a Dr. Pepper. That's the order. Coffee first, Dr. Pepper second. Sometimes back to back. Alright. What the hell's going on here? I sent out the bat signal, but I don't see anybody. Commissioner Gordon sent it out. Nothing yet. So anyway, I'm just going to start talking. Whatever. It is what it is. Here's the deal. I was checking some stuff out today and happened to notice in the newspaper at the Dollar Tree. I picked one up, and there it says Delaware Attorney General. Her name's Kathy Jennings. For those who want to give her a nasty call, here's the deal. She wants to appeal I guess there was a decision already made about illegal aliens coming in and voting. We're following the Constitution, Kathy. Get with the program. We're not going to do what you guys want to do. And one of the things I wanted to point out with this election, I've never, and maybe they've been out there. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but I don't ever remember going to the pool, the voter, it's not, what do you call it? Polls. I'm thinking pool for some reason. Polls, and seeing up and down the streets. I know they have signs all the time. I've never noticed it in Spanish, but it's like very prominent all up and down the road and even on people's lawns now in Spanish. That's all fine and dandy. I don't remember seeing that a few years back. Now you got all these extra people coming in here illegally, because that's what they're doing, breaking across the border, and Biden's not doing anything to stop them. So they're coming in and casting votes. That'd be like I said this the other day, it's like going down to Cuba when Castro was alive and trying to interrupt his elections by, hey, well, we come over to vote. That's bullshit, dude. You gotta be a nation of laws. You can't have criminal activity in your backyard and the attorney general turns the other way because, the guy that did it, he's the wrong color. We can't prosecute him, or he's the wrong this or that. Look, no, wrong's wrong. If someone does something, you got to do something about it. But the only thing they want to do is bring in illegals to vote because they know they're blown out of the water. Biden's dead meat in this election. They know it. They're trying to get him out of there and get rid of him. And watch at the last second, people are saying, "Oh, Michelle Obama," and can't remember who else they were talking about. It's going to probably be Gavin Newsom. He's already dealing with the Chinese. I think Gavin Newsom will be the one that creeps up and then jumps in there near the end, so they can't, expose him for all his dirty little secrets. So, but I think that's who Trump's going to have to run against the last minute. They'll probably still blow him out of the water, but they'll at least get more votes. Biden's a joke. Anyway, the point being is the Attorney General down here has trying like heck to appeal. I think she's going to appeal this decision by the courts about it's unconstitutional for them to allow people come into the country and vote. You could have all kinds of people who are actually working for foreign governments come in and cast a vote to get the people they want to deal with, and that's what's going to happen. You gotta put a stop to that. So they did, at least in Delaware, and I've just heard in New York. I did a little music video. I put some Clash music because Clash music's always protest music about boycotting New York. Jail Guitar Doors, I think the song was. And here's the deal. Of course, the Clash were kind of communist in their own way. Still love their music. Joe Strummer was cool. Mick Jones cool. But the deal is that now I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, you can't let people roll in, steal the election, and that's that. And that's what Biden's trying to do, and all these Democrats want. So anyway, I drive by the where I go to vote, and the last time I voted in there, in the last election, the one that they robbed the DJT from, you know who I'm talking about, the one they said the couch potato got 80 million votes. Yeah, right. What the hell are they smoking? No way did he get 80 million votes. Not even on a good day. Anyway, let me bring this up for a second, if I can get in there. There we go. What I was saying is, hang on, I'm in the wrong spot. Is that they have no problem cheating, and they did it last time around.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, wait a minute.
How you doing?
That's one of my videos on my other device here. Wait a minute. Bear with me.
Humongous.
Wait a fucking minute. Okay, there we go. Oh, here it is. Just pictures.
Vote up. There you go. Not vote, but they do have vote signs up there too. I never saw them put those signs. Here's one over here on the other side. That does say to vote. But I never seen them be so pushing the Spanish vote where they are now, because they know that half of South America is up here now going to vote in our election, because they're going to keep pushing that. Now, if you're legal and everything, no problem. But it is a problem if you have people come into your country that aren't legal. It's not legal, all right? And it's traitors in our own country. We don't go down there to their country and vote on how they run their government, their rules, and all this. But they want to come up here for a reason, all right? Figure it out, people. It's called a slow coup.
Soft coup, I meant to say.
Taken over by communists.
Yeah. I'm sure there's people coming in that want a better, a new life. I'm all about that. Come legally, though. That's all. When you pour in by the millions, 100 millions, you know, you're just taking over the country. Saturation, you know, they're just, and it's BS, dude. And anyway, the Delaware Attorney General down here wants to like try to appeal it, and I'm thinking to myself, how do you not see that that's wrong? Didn't you swear an oath to the Constitution, which this is going against? And here you're the Attorney General. It's BS. I can't. Yeah. Anyway, it looks like absolutely nobody. Wait a minute. Maybe somebody's on there. It's hard as hell to see this thing. We got somebody on there, so I'll keep yapping away. And I got a few minutes. Thanks for whoever's on here. Thank you. So it's just, hey Tammy, how you doing? Thanks a lot. Yeah, it's just crazy, and you know, all of a sudden people be like looking at you like you're a racist because you're just speaking up. You're trying to protect the Constitution and the rules of this land, and that's all. That's all I'm doing. I can get along with anybody, so I don't want that BS dumped on me about, oh, you're a racist or you're a white supremacist. No, I'm not. Some of my best friends, well, that sounds like cliche, but some of my best friends have been black, Hispanic, worked with a whole crew of Hispanics, and I got along with all of them. I just, what's it say? Yeah, there you go, you agree. Because it's BS. It's just I'm wearing that word out, BS, but it is. It's total bullshit. Forget YouTube for a minute and just speak freely, as Monograph says. If we can't speak freely, then we're not really free. And that's the truth. Just totally sick of the bullshit. Wearing that word out today. Anyway, I wanted to get on here and I'll jump away from the voting for a minute. I wanted to talk about what happened in Texas. There was a major fire. I put a video out on my Pale Rider channel about it. 570,000. Yeah. See, you know what I'm talking about, and it's bullshit. You know, look. I can get along with anybody, anytime, anyhow, anywhere. I just want you to follow the laws that we have to follow too. We can't roll into somebody else's country and just vote and come in there and live in there, and the government's not going to hand us out $10,000 cell phones and allow us to drive cars with no insurance and all that other fun stuff that they seem to be doing, and beat up cops on their time off, of doing all the other criminal activity. Anyway, I'll leave that alone, but I mean, it's getting out of hand and nobody's doing anything. But to go back to, now I lost my train of thought for a second. I was talking about, the fire in Texas, Amarillo, whatever you want to call it. I think it is, a lot of people call it Amarillo, but I made a point of that. I kind of laughed it off. But in Spanish, Amarillo, I believe is how they would say it. And it was part of Mexico at one time, so it was probably named by Mexicans. And Amarillo, it was called that because yellow is what the name Amarillo means. And there's sulfur mines there. Hence, I'm wondering if this is a deep state ploy, not a ploy, but just another slap in the face, that area got lit on fire, because it looks awful suspicious to me, and it was timed. In other words, you had major windstorms rolling through there, and what happened was a town. One of the names of the area, I think it was actually a restaurant. They called it Smoke Creek. Wait a minute, what the hell was it? Smokehouse Creek area of Amarillo, and the deal is with that is they like to find places that are kind of tied in. Yeah, exactly. Like in Hawaii, Maui. But what I was trying to say is I've seen a lot of these false flags and all kinds of shit going on around our country that it seems like and around the Super Bowl, there's always some weird tie-in with the names of the places and the people that committed the act of violence, if it's a shooter and this and that. They always have three names, like John Wilkes Booth and who's Lee Harvey Oswald. And it's not conspiracy. There's really something going down. But don't let me get into that, because I'll talk for an hour and a half. Anyway, so the area's burning big time down there. And like I was saying, we need to get, if it's government by the people for the people, we need to get a frickin' team together. What do you call it? Can't think of the name. A task force. There you go. That goes after these guys, because it's bullshit. Somebody's got to catch these guys, and we got to hold their feet to the fire. What do you call that? No pun intended. But no, we got to really do something about that and make it public. If you do this kind of shit, this is what you're going to get. So anyway, I don't know how much longer I can stay on. I see my battery is getting kind of low. Probably do. Yeah, direct energy weapon. Exactly. Yeah, Hawaii. That was definitely done intentionally by a direct energy weapon. And there was actually video over Hawaii, like either a couple days before, where I think it was a couple days before, they literally somebody caught video of what looks like green laser beams coming down, probably straight out of satellites and maybe drones, but I think it was satellite if possible. And that's probably how they started the original fire. And nothing's done about it. Nobody's going to jail, nothing happens. and we get to just sit here and suffer as they hit us again from some other side, some other place, and we're nothing but a punching bag. And personally, I'm getting really fucking tired of that. Government's got to start doing their fucking job, big time, big time. And so that's why we need Biden the hell out of there. It's almost like he's in collusion with the enemies of our country. He's working for the destruction of America, no doubt. How he ever got in there, somebody piled on some money and helped him get, well, I know how he got in there. He cheated. It's called Dominion machines. And all of a sudden, nobody's talking about that. Kind of spun that right out of the news cycle pretty quickly, almost like the same way I say this all the time. How did Cuomo get off of manslaughter rap? Nothing. He just wanders off with harassment of women. 3 or 4 women came up right about the time they were looking at going after him for the COVID stuff that was going on in the in an old person's home. They put some young guy in there. A couple of the people died, and how come that's gone? How come you never hear anything about that? It's bullshit. They just spin it out of the cycle and distract and talk about other things continuously do that shit. And I'll tell you, I'm fed up. And I hope other people are starting to talk. And, well, I know they're talking, but got to keep waking people up. Got to keep waking up. Because, like, the house is on fire. We got to get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? This whole thing's coming down like a house of cards. And we're going to have to stomp out the flames ourselves. You see what I'm saying? There's nobody here to help us. We're pretty much on our own. I mean, 500,000 acres down there, some of it farmland, and it's burning down in Texas. Same deal with the other places, like you said, Maui, and all the train derailments, East Palestine. I don't see anybody protesting about that. I see them, the other Palestine, they're out there waving flags. What about Ohio, closer to home? Anybody give a shit about them? I guess we'll just drape a flag over their coffin when they die of cancer. That's all the flag waving you're going to see. See, it's some fucked up shit. Nobody cares about us anymore. We're done. If you ain't the right race, the right gender, the right whatever, they don't give a shit. What's that? I'm in. Where you at? Oh, you're in Ohio. Yeah. Where in Ohio are you from? What town's near you? Or city, I should say. Anywhere near Cleveland or Cincinnati? Because there was a couple things happened right around that. I think it was Cleveland. Ammunition factory went up in flames and a bunch of other stuff. And nobody said shit about, wait a minute. 40 miles south of Columbus. Okay. You follow hockey at all? You guys got Columbus Blue Jackets, I think, are out there. Anyway, I'm a Flyers fan, so it is what it is. But I haven't followed them this year. Pretty much I'm getting tired of sports because it's all bought and paid for. It's all bullshit. It's bread and circus. Keep us entertained while they steal everything out from under us. So I guess Klaus Schwab's not exactly stupid. He's an asshole, but he's sly as a fox. He knows, they know what they're doing. They're coming and they're going to steal everything while we're sleeping. We should be like standing at the ready, like the Minutemen of the Revolutionary War, not sitting back and nothing's going to happen, eating bonbons and watching our favorite soap operas or TV shows or westerns, would be me. But no, for real. Nobody seems to be awake out there, or not enough. But the shit's coming down fast, and I don't see nobody even getting off the couch to change the channel. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I just had a brain freeze there. You know what it was? I looked and saw my reflection in there. I looked like Nino's Corner. You know. I don't like these glasses. He wears them sometimes. He's like me. I guess he's blind and old. So far, I think I'm older. Anyway, I am almost out of juice up here on this thing. Well, maybe I can go a couple minutes longer. Yeah. Trying to think what. Oh yeah, like I said earlier in the live stream, I don't know if you heard that. I'm starting to, do other things on my channel. I don't give a shit. I'm just trying to be able to put what I want out without that. So I changed the subject a little bit here and there and do something else. And I put music videos up and shit. But I'm tired of them. They're just like isolating me. I'm not. I already had one channel taken away back in the day. I had 180,000 views, and boom, it was gone. They got me like 3 strikes. Boom, boom, boom. They wanted me out, in the beginning. And I just came back with a vengeance. Anyway, what was I going to say? See, that's my problem. I got like attention deficit disorder. I just kind of branch off into other things. I'm trying to talk about too many things at once, and that's the way I roll. But anyway, I better get off of here because it's just about done, my battery. You have a great day. Thanks a lot, Tammy, and whoever else is out there. Thanks a lot. See you guys later. I might do another one tonight. Look for me around 7:30, 8 o'clock, I guess. What time's it now anyway, I wonder? Wait a minute. Can't see the time on there. All right, so I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.